here's a piece of music that you've likely never heard of, never heard played, never heard spoken of, and Medtner's a name I'm sure you haven't heard either. I mean, the two were friends, Rachmaninoff and Medtner, and yet we don't know his name, which is a shame because this is a really, really beautiful piece of music. The whole sonata in its entirety is quite difficult to do, but the theme, which is what I'm going to teach here, is completely self-contained and really well worth learning. So I'll play a little bit for you to introduce you to the man's music, and I hope you enjoy the sonata in A minor, the theme, by Medtner. Isn't that beautiful? Okay, so let's get into it though. We're at the left hand, everything very regular, very simple rhythm. Fingering could be a little bit tricky, but I think it's overall quite straightforward to learn. Okay, but before we begin, please consider subscribing, hitting that little notification bell. You'll be notified whenever there's anything new that comes out on the channel, of course, and it lets YouTube know that you find this content worthwhile. You know, it's worth promoting. We will begin with the left, as you might expect. We are in A minor, so we have this, you know, sort of walking pace left hand that plops down here and there, here and there. We start off with a pinky on A, 1 and 2. Next, pinky on E, 2 and 1. And now the phrasing should be from the top. It should be from up here towards the bottom. So it has this like beaudum, 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 beaudum. That's how the composer wanted it to be phrased. But we'll take care of that later on. Just keep that in mind, that it's less this and a bit more of a down on this, lift on the bottom, slide to the bottom. So it's beat up, like that. So once more, A, C and E, E, and then B and E with 2 and 1. Then we repeat. A, C and E, E, B and E. Let's start with that. Simple enough beginning and not spacious. Now. There's going to be a little bit of an accent on each one of the E's. So don't forget that. Heavy, light, heavy, heavy. It's like this bell in the background that kind of soars over everything around it. You see what I mean? So we have 3, 1, 2, 5. The next grouping is 3, 1, 2 moves to D. It was on C, now it's on D. And then repeating. 3, 1, 2 as before. 5. And then 3, 1, 2 on D this time. And that's basically it. Very simple. So it's only the second finger that moves from C to D and back. Everything else stays put. C, D, C, right hand is all 16ths, while the left hand is all 8ths. So we have 2 notes in the right hand for every 1 note in the left. Together, right, together, right. You get the picture. And then again. Really beautiful, isn't it? It's so introverted. It's such an intimate piece of music. And the composer wrote a lot of things to sort of indicate the way that he wants it to sound. Una corda, so it should be played with the soft pedal. And it depends on your instrument. Some soft pedals really make a piece sound awful, so, you know, use at your own discretion. But he's written una corda and with a bit of pedal. So you can kind of use pedal as you see fit. Generally speaking, if you want a rule of thumb, when you pedal this, you can pedal it every single bar or every half bar for this opening sequence. So we can have one pedal for this. And then change. If you find that to be a bit too messy and you want a little bit more of the a break in between each of the bass notes, we can pedal on every bass note in the left hand. Change. 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 It's up to you. See what you like there. And then we move on to the next section. So beautiful. I love this section. So nice. So let's have a look at that. Left hand first. We have same beginning. 5 moving to 2 and 1. And then D. 2 notes up here move up by 1. D and F. So we have sit, lift, like that. The right hand is going to have the same thing we had to start. Easy enough. 3, 1, 2, 5, followed by. That's 4. 1, 2, 5. There you go. And you have one pedal for each of these. So pedal for this. And then pedal for this. And then we move to the next. And this next section is I'm going to be covering on the website. If you'd like to finish this off, this is very much worth finishing, I promise. Try the free trial. You can download the sheet music there as well. It's all directly available for as a PDF download, so that's good. And subscribe here. Join me here, and let me know what you'd like me to do next in the comments. I'm always interested to hear suggestions. Okay, so I'm going to be finishing this one on the website. See you there, and see you in the next videos.